Bismillah wa salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. This is my activity diagram made by Mohamed Mansoor. This activity diagram illustrates the process flow of ordering me I am, serving as the main reference for other diagrams in the system design. First, I have to explain the activity description, which is the activity diagram explains the sequence of activities involved in ordering me I am at our shop, which is Wingy 57. The flow begins when the customer first logs into the system, after which the menu is displayed. The customer then select the desired menu item. Then the process continues with the cashier recording the order. Once the order is recorded, it's forwarded to the chief who prepare and serve the dish. At the end of this process, the system provides an optional logout feature allowing the user to exit the system when finished. For example, here is the example code activity diagram. Here, as we can see, this one is about the banner itself. Let's go a little bit down. Here we can see the customer, the view of me, I am menu. This is only for the menu in which the customer can choose the meal that he wants. And also at the end, he sent the order to the system. Then the system receive the order, then validate order data, which is may he use choose any one of our items, and then is the order valid? If the order is valid, then yes, save the order. We have here the status, which is waiting to be processed, that it will be shown to the user. Then send the order notification to the cashier. Here we have to send the notification to the cashier. Else, if no, if the order is not valid, send the error to the customer. Say order data issue. Maybe if we don't have these items or anything regarding to this issue, then we have to send an error to the customer. So here is the portion of cashier. First, the cashier has to check the incomes order, the confirm the record order, which is note right system updates order in process. This in process, it should be shown to the customer while the meal is preparing there. At the end note forward order to the kitchen. So after the cashier is finished with everything, here we have the end note, which is forwarded order to the kitchen. Now let's break down the portion of kitchen. The kitchen first receive order from the cashier, then cook it, prepare my IAM, then update the order. Now it should be shown for the customer as it's ready to serve. Then we have to send the notification to the cashier, of course. After doing so, here we have the version of cashier. The cashier, what is the process of cashier itself? First, pick up the order from the kitchen. This is the first step that the cashier has to do. First, pick up the order from the kitchen. Then the next step, next process, he has to serve the order to the customer. Then first pick up the order from the kitchen, then serve the order to the customer. Here we have the last version, which is the version customer. The last things as we send him the notification to enjoy the order and stop. This is the full code of my activity diagram. Here, just let's see the Gamber activity diagram, which is the photo activity diagram. First, activity diagram, I am online ordering system. Here we have the customer section, which is view, me, I am menu. This is the main thing. Then select menu, place, order. First, we have to select the menu, then place the order your meal. Then send order to the system. Then we have to send the order to the system. The system here, the first things that it should be done by the system is receiving the order. Then validate the order data. If if here, if the order is valid, yes, then save the order and the status, it should be shown to the customer like waiting to be processed. If no, send error to the customer, order data issue, we have an error. Then the process of cashier here, it's stand up, which is the cashier has to check the income order, confirm, and also record the order. The system updates order to in process. After validating the mail, the order, if it's valid, then we have to here update the order as it's in process. Then we have to forward order to the kitchen. The kitchen here, the kitchen version, which is the first things that the kitchen has to do here, it's the receive order from the cashier. This is the first step. Then cook and also prepare me I am. Then after doing so, we have to update the order to the customer, which is ready to be served or ready to serve. Here, we will send the notification to the cashier, of course. The cashier here again, first here, the cashier check the income order, but here he has to pick up the order from the kitchen. Just see the difference between them in both. Here, the cashier first, the first uh, duty of the cashier that he has to check the income order. But here, after everything, he has to pick up the order from the kitchen, then also serve the order to the customer. At the end, the customer, we have to send him this notification as he has to enjoy the meal. This is all related to my activity diagram. I hope you all understand this, and thank you so much for your listening.